Hello everyone, glad to have you with me. Seek you too much here, back again with Magnar Viren, the Bastard of Thenn. And before we get started, guys, please do remember to like and subscribe. If you like my content and want to support my channel, the best way you can do that is by subscribing. I also wanted to give a big thank you to whoever joined my Patreon. I had one Patreon member for the longest time, an old subscriber of mine, and then I just checked the other day, and I saw that there was another one. And I don't know how long you've been there, but I really appreciate it. I couldn't find out exactly who you were, so if you want to shout out, just let me know, and I'll shout out you in the next episode. But yeah, thank you so much. But anyway, so we are finally here. Magnar Viren, the Bastard. He and his ancestors did something very different from previous kings beyond the wall. So rather than marching south immediately when he united everyone, he actually went overseas. So he and his grandfather and father, they started pillaging the free cities. They took over parts of the Stepstone and the Summer Islands so that we could get the resources, the money necessary to invest in the Beyond the Wall, to get enough soldiers so that we could eventually go south. Even better, we actually had a very nice marriage arranged that I didn't expect to work out when it did, that allowed us basically to take the wall unopposed. And my son and heir, Torrig Crowkiller, he has been managing the wall basically since what? He was, what that was like 7 years ago. So basically since the age of 8. So since he was a child, he's lived at Eastwatch by the Sea, managing, what's left of the Night's Watch. So that's kind of cool that his name is Crowkiller. Although he's a good fighter, he's a pretty decent duelist, but he's not like an amazing one, so we'll have to work on that. But yeah, Magnar's father, Sigurd, he had one son who died early, and then the rest of his kids were killed in some kind of siege or rabble. And then basically he only had daughters, and when Viren came along, it was like, oh my god, this is our last chance at an heir. Let's legitimize him. But that was a problem because he had a shit ton of other kids. And siblings, and cousins from Sigurd's siblings. And we had to fend off a lot of claims, but Viren managed to keep everything together. It took his sanity. He lost his sanity in the process. Oh, it cost his sanity. That's what I meant to say. And he's incredibly stressed, and he's become a very kind of evil, dishonorable, cruel person, but he's the exact right person we need for the future of the Thenn. So now, this will be pretty tough, actually, because unfortunately, right before I started the episode, the Kingdom of Westeros actually managed to unite the Westeros. They invaded the north, finally. So kind of bad timing, but I guess it'll give us Casus Belli to invade all of Westeros. Although, to be honest, we'll see what happens. Looks like the Reach is dealing with their own stuff at the moment, so they won't immediately get involved. And maybe Dorne won't either, but certainly everyone else will, and we don't really have any allies. But it's time to get started, so we'll go ahead and raise our men. And there's actually a very special event which triggers when you are King Beyond the Wall. I didn't get it. I don't know if it's because of the event chain doesn't work with this start date or what, or maybe because I'm Thenn, but I never got it. So I used cheat codes to actually activate it. And it's event wildling.20. And now we have it. So and actually we blew the Horn of Winter back when we took the wall. So it's a little bit less dramatic because we won't be able to do that. But I thought I was going to get this event after I did that. But yeah, the Free Folk have long been under our leadership. We've successfully taken care of the Night's Watch. Maybe we could say now that my heir is of age who, consolidated it. And now we will march to take the Seven Kingdoms. So we will get 100 piety, 500 gold, and a couple of soldiers as well. Alright, invasion of Westeros. Alright, okay, so not bad. We get about 20,000 men. So I will lead this middle army. Also, it's kind of weird. It looks like they don't actually... there's like just a center. I wonder if that will affect anything. Well, okay, so so I got some new commanders, so let's get in a new overseer. And we need a new bodyguard. We'll give that over to Thorolf. And who else? So we need to get rid of Grim. He's pretty useless. And we will give this to Skagny. Oh yeah, we need a siege leader. That's for sure. And Cran, we will kick you to the curb for Kare. And then Joroval, I will switch you out with Carlin, actually. So we actually had a commander that was pretty good. So, Bjor, how about you take that army? I'll take the middle army. And then the siege leader guy, Skagny, we'll give you that one. And Skagny, how about you go straight to Last Hearth? Let's do that. And then I will go to North Road, and you will go to High Valley. And then we'll get the rest of our guys to meet up at Castle Black. And then I got a bunch of money, so I'm going to use that to invest in some buildings, which will give us more men. So we'll stick with these free folk levies. I also had one at Hardhome, yeah. Okay. And I already hired all the mercenaries north of the wall, because we don't have access to other mercenaries for some reason. I don't really know why. But they've been hired for a long time. Okay. So this is going to be tough. We're going to face a lot of opposition, actually. So I think I'm going to try to take... Well, you know what I should probably do is link my men up at some place where I can have a lot of them and then force a final battle, but doesn't look like there's any place we can do that comfortably. So let's actually keep our men together for now, and we might actually need to do some defense. They might send some of them directly to north of the wall to try and take some of my territory. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so our men are going to move into position, and we're going to pick up these soldiers here. Okay. And then you guys just go, yeah, straight to Viren's Prize. And you guys as well. Okay, you guys are going to take a while. So we're actually going to move you out to sea. And this really isn't worth it. It's only for like a couple of men. Oh, you guys were on the tiny island. I didn't see that. Okay, so hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Okay, fine. In that case, how about you just move in there? Alright, yeah, so we're getting some other people joining in. Oh my god, I hope the free cities don't join in. That's going to be a real pain in the ass. Alright, I expected people to join in. I just hope it won't be the free cities. That would make it more difficult than it has to be. Okay, yes, you guys... This is like almost not worth picking up this tiny army. I don't even know what's going on up there. Skin Changer Asa, I don't really have time for you right now, and I'm kind of a rude, shy guy, so I'm not really going to talk to you. Come on, guys. Also, I'm kind of curious, like, what territory do we get to keep since, because of this Mega War system? Also, hold up, how many men do I have here? I have 8,000? And you only have about 9,000. Could I land some men here? Let's see. That would be interesting. Yeah, we can maybe distract them a bit. Alright, and you guys can probably just assault this, huh? Yeah. It's got 600 men there. We don't need to wait. So I will keep them a little bit closer, I think. Yeah, you guys go on to Shadowmoor. Well, in that case, you guys go to Shadowmoor and you go to Last Hearth. So we don't have to suffer too much attrition. I don't care about... Oh, actually, that was my son. I probably should have ordered that. Oh, well. Whatever. Okay, and what do we got going on here, then? Okay, so we had a little resistance. So I'm gonna dock you guys, and we will split you in half, and I will kick you guys out. And how about you guys do a little bit of recon, huh? So I'll put these ships here so you can see what's up. Okay, nothing too bad. And I will split you further even. We can do even further recon. Okay, so last hearth. Can probably also be sieged. Yeah, this stuff can all siege. And look at that, we're already at 5%. So we're making good progress. If we can take a lot of territory before they can react, actually it might not be that hard. Alright, so we're going with a Shadow Moor. And we're already at last hearth. Alright, but yeah, that's going to take a lot longer to take care of. Okay. And yeah, we'll probably have to deal with some random little invasions here. Okay, so I have my eye on a lot of Dorne, actually. And I can split you guys further, so I'll actually send you to the Dornish coast. Or maybe just here. I don't think we need to do all the way there. And maybe we can pull some of their men in the other direction here. So... Okay, so that gives us a slightly better view, but if they come in through here, I'm kind of effed. Okay, so I'll come in and check in there periodically. Oh, we can just assault this. Nice. Okay. Oh, and that one too. So let's see. My nephew wants to be on my command over care. Fine, I guess since you're a chief and you're my nephew, but I don't think Viren would really care too much about it, to be honest. Okay. Ooh, okay, so we have some guys trying to start a revolt going on. That's not good. Yeah, if we have to deal with some revolt or something, that's gonna suck. Oh, look at that. My son's become a dutiful commander. Not the best one, but, you know, whatever. So is this the invasion of Westeros, or what? Okay, you know what? In that case, actually, I'm going to move them here. We took some territory. Maybe it'll distract them for a little bit. Okay, so you guys go ahead and assault. Okay, and then we'll start moving around Long Lake. And I'll leave this army back here. Okay, here come the Baratheons. So you guys go ahead and meet up here at Fist of the First Men. And then once these guys all get together, I will send them north as well. Okay, come on. Okay, good. So they are listening to me, so that's good. Viren's been giving some irrational orders, but he's quite distracted at the moment, so I wouldn't blame him too much. Oh, okay, so that's actually a pretty tiny army. They're going to Night Valleys. So we should be able to take care of them pretty quick, actually. Did we get any good prisoners? No. Okay, so we got 6,000 men here. Thoric's a good choice for that one. You get Sigurd on the right, and then, I guess Hall's not leading any armies at the moment. So let's go ahead and, we'll wait for them to lock in. Alright, and then we'll go attack them. That should be a pretty easy victory, I think. Okay. So assault there. And there. And we'll start to encircle Long Lake here. I should probably divide up this army even further. Oh no, it won't let me. Never mind. Are we seeing any other invasions? Doesn't look like it. So, hold on. What does the picture look like here? So, for some reason, the north stayed Westerosi. Like, directly. But everywhere else has gone kind of independent. So, but everyone's joined in, except for Westeros, really. And the Reach, because they're a little distracted at the moment. Okay, but we're going to have a successful victory here. We actually have the Lord Paramount here. Maybe we'll capture him. That'd be pretty dope. Okay, no, we didn't capture him, but we did some damage. Okay, so let's go down to, Viren's Prize. Alright, last river we will take in a moment. We should probably stay next to each other, actually, so I'm gonna move them. Can you assault yet? Not yet. 10 more days and 3 more days. So you guys go ahead and assault. Okay, and we'll move into Lonely Hills. I think we have a real shot of beating them in any kind of like pitched battle because they'll have to unite all their men and they're all like allied. So if we can keep our guys close enough together, it hopefully won't matter too much that I'm losing a lot of them to these assaults. Also, I need to kind of crank this percentage up. And he is at Mon Hill. What the uh-huh. Okay, so that's where he has his soldiers. Oh, he's not at court. Where the hell is he? What the? There's not a High Septon, there's a High Septa? So she's the regent, so she might be... What's she like? Oh, well, she looks pretty competent, so... But it looks like she's kind of screwing this up so far. Alright, so we'll go ahead and take the fleet down. And then you guys, I guess, go ahead and march on to... Well... Oh, we got a claim on Little Tyrosh. That's good, we've been trying to get that for a while. So if we ever take it to them, that's good to know. Okay, I do have some more money I could invest in more stuff here. So let's get a free folk levy. Okay, we don't have any like reserves or anything. So I'm kind of torn because like I should probably keep these guys just in case like I need to come back and protect the homeland. So maybe what I'll do is I'll keep some ships at the ready, just in case something happens. So maybe I shouldn't have dispatched them, actually. Well, that's okay. Oh, there we go, that's plenty. Okay, so you guys, how about you guys hang out here? Yeah, and we'll send you to Carhold if we need to, I guess. Oh, we'll keep you at Carhold, but we'll send you north if we need you. Okay, now you can assault. Alright. So let's move into High Point, and then I think we can just go directly for Winterfell. Also, what happens if we win this war? Takes all occupied territory, and I become the new Lord Paramount of the North. Huh, does that mean I become his vassal? Or does that mean like I get the title? Oh, that's a interesting question. But so basically, if we get it up to 100, we can take the land. Oh, and we can assault, but it's going to be very... Ooh. Oh, no, no, stop. Oof. That was really costly, though. I shouldn't have done that. Damn. Oh, well. So far, so good. We got some tiny armies coming up here. This is like the Westerosi fleet. Yeah, it's only going to be a couple hundred men. Is the king there? No, he's still on his trip, wherever the hell he is. Is the king of the north there? No, he's still at Mon Hill. Okay, so in that case, you guys just meet up here and I'll send you back. So I have a feeling this is going to be the Home Defense Army. And I don't think they're going to see much action, actually. Okay, this one I also can't assault. Yeah, the farther south we go, the harder it's getting. Okay. So in that case, yeah, you go here. And yeah, go hit them up, I guess. I have a feeling we're going to see, like, more and more and more of these armies, like, trickling in. Okay, this one's a little uncomfortable to siege as well. Alright, I'm going to speed this up a little. We're going to see what happens. So we still hold Dorne. Oh, we do. I wonder if we'll get that if we win. Probably not. I actually don't know if Dorne is part of Westeros in this playthrough, because Aegon was around, but the Targaryens are basically all dead. We'll stop there on the way to kill these 16 men. Oh, okay, here we got a bigger Vale army coming. Alright, Bjor, this is your time to shine. And I guess we can just start the Siege of Winterfell at that rate. Although, you know what? I am curious to know... you guys assault that, and then let's just move on. Because they probably have more men coming after that, huh? Oh, okay, so... Toreg has done something unpopular. Alright, we're gonna kill these guys at Castle Black. Alright, so we're sieging Winterfell. In that case, yeah, you guys just move on down to Castle Kerwin. And I'll kind of keep you together. And then once last hearth falls, that'll be good. We gotta chase you all to White Tree then. Oh! Oh, oh, oh! Wait, what was that? Oh, that was in Dorne. Okay. Okay, so some army showed up there. Hopefully bought us some time. Nice little maneuver there. Okay, this isn't kind of intense. I haven't had such a high-stake battle in a while. So he wants to be... Ooh, ooh. Yes. Let's get this guy. Here, we can marry you off to some priestess or something. And I guess I will replace you with... let's see, I'm related to these guys, huh? Oh man, I'm related to literally all of them. Sorry, Skagny, even though you're our only siege leader, I think you have to go. Alright, okay, and then once this is done, I guess I'll send them to deal with them. Although, maybe I should just send them. Oh, alright, so the Sunstone decided this was a good time to declare independence. Honestly, that's a good idea. If I were them, I would do the same. Oh, there's some random prisoner here, so I'll just leave him, because I don't know what his deal is. And we'll go ahead and take the home defense army down to Breakstone Hill. Alright, we're already at 50%, and we have basically faced almost no opposition. So that's good, I guess. And yeah, I'll just keep these boats nearby in case we need some kind of evacuation. Oh, we got another Westerosi army coming in. But again, it's not that many. It's probably only about 1,000 men. It's 2. Okay, well, there you go. And we got 400 men in reserve. Not that much, but it's something, you know? It's building. Alright, Breakstone Hill has been recaptured. But don't worry, it's just temporary. Alright, we're making slow but steady progress on Winterfell. And you know what? I'm actually going to break up some of these guys. Oh, I can't. I keep forgetting that I can't. That's kind of stupid. I guess maybe it's supposed to be like a slightly disorganized army. Ooh, the Citadel's coming. Oh, okay. So we actually probably should start fighting these guys. So Thorbjorn, I hope you turn out well to be a good commander. He has a high martial skill, so he should probably do pretty well. Alright, my kinsman is not doing well. I'll beat him into action. I think that's what I would do, honestly. Oh, okay, and there's actually no one around. Nice. Alright, so we've defeated that army. Oh, nice, and I can just walk right in here. My half-sister's dying. Yeah, sickness and death awaits us all. Stop pestering me. If there's a serious problem, we're gonna have to... I'm gonna need that healer. In the last couple episodes, I wasn't role-playing as Viren very well, because I kept getting him mixed up with my Andal Crusade playthrough. Oh, snap. Alright, so Hall has been slain by Andrew. That's not good, but... You know, that's dedication. Alright, we're at 63% though. That's pretty good. Should I go down to White Harbor? No, let's just stick to... Let's stay together. Okay, nice. So let's go to Carhold then. I guess I can stop at Seal Shore on the way. Hopefully they won't be too hard to bring down. Okay, so that's been taken care of. So far, nothing really to worry about. So I think I'll stay kind of... I'll keep these guys kind of close. You know what, let's go through Pine's End. Yeah, we can take care of this army and then take this territory up here. Ooh, one of my commanders has gotten stressed. Guess I don't blame her. But we're really close to sealing the deal, and we have not really seen much resistance. Ooh, Erdimama might fancy me. Well, I'm not really lustful, to be honest. Honestly, I don't know if I would do that, because I am kind of shy, so I would just say no. Alright, Thoric. Oh, there's a guy named Odd. We'll put Odd in charge of that army there. Oh, actually they got some men from the Reach. Oh shit, I guess the Reach just joined in, and they sent a huge boat up there. Oh, look at that, we got our hands on a gardener. Well, let's send him back to his daddy without the ability to have a son. So yeah, that's... Oh, I got him again? I think that's a glitch. Alright, oh, okay, so I'll just take his eyes out too. So I sent him back home. That's what happens when you fight the wildlings, or the Thenn. Excuse me, not the wildlings. Very important distinction here. Maybe I should try to reform the faith, although I think like the Thenn religion is already kind of like weirdly reformed. Yeah, I don't think you can reform it because, you know, I'm the head of it. That's also kind of a weird thing to think about. I wonder how much the Thenn really think about me as a leader, a religious leader. Okay, so I'll split these guys up and we'll take care of those two regions. Ooh, actually, nope, never mind. So we will send these guys to deal with the Reach. Come on. These autosaves are kind of killing me a little bit. Okay, yeah, so you guys go on north and deal with that. Yeah, Seal Shore. Adios. We'll swing down here to Carhold. Okay, we'll stay on Winterfell. I definitely need to get Winterfell. Obviously, I want to get as much territory as possible, but it's very likely that we'll hit a critical mass where we'll have way too many foreign armies up here. But I think I'll just kind of keep going and keep assaulting until I start seeing really big, you know, resistance. Oh, come on, guys, go. Go, go, go. Also, I'm glad that I didn't move my capital to Hardhome. I kept it up here because I thought it would be nice to have kind of keep it away. Oh, snap, you were separated from your men in the chaos of battle, and now I am fighting... Ooh, Lord Jacaerys. Well, my guy's not exactly brave. And he's not Wroth, although he does like to fight. So I think I'll let... Ooh, I don't think he's going to do a good job either. I'm not a coward, but... Yeah, I guess I could let him try to deal with him, but he might not do a good job. Alright, Theodore, you gotta take one for the team. Oh, nice. You look in... Oh, shit. No, you look in horror as Theodore falls, crumpling to the ground. It's over, my king. This ends here. Oh, yike. Oh, my dog will aid me. Defend yourself? We do not kneel. Oh, snap. Alright. This will not end until one of us yields from injury. Okay. Well, I'm zealous. I'll attack with the gods behind me. Strike. Oh, look at that. Lord Jacaerys tries to fight back, but probably after a dog bite, I force my way through him and slice his hand off completely. We do not kneel. Oh, nice. Alright, so we've taken care of also a Valerian. Oh, that happened down here. Alright, good for us. Honestly, I was worried there for a second that my son would have to finish this, which actually wouldn't be that weird. You know, he has to prove himself anyway. And we got ourselves an Oswell. Oh, he's a torturer, so maybe I should torture him a little. For his heinous crime of scheming, Oswell deserves nothing more but excruciating punishment. Tickle him until he screams of laughter? What? Okay, well, I'll just sacrifice him to the gods then. So we took the torturer in battle. Oh, crap. More Valemen. Alright. Not Valemen, Reachmen. So we'll go deal with them. Yeah, they're starting to really trickle in here. How many men does... 23,000's honestly not that bad. Okay, you know what? We're going to speed this up. I can get on a boat here and take them out real quick, and maybe circle back before anything happens. Oh, snap. Oh my god, okay, so the Archmaester has decided to ride Vhagar. That's not good. Hopefully he won't be serving in the army. I guess I should take a look at the, what dragon riders we have to deal with here. Okay. And I think we can land directly there, but let me take a look at that, yeah. Show me dragon riders. So Vhagar is being ridden by this... Oh, wait, what? Oh, no, the Archmaester just told me about it. By a Celtigar. Ooh, that's not good. Near Dagger Lake. Oh, thank God, that Dagger Lake. Okay. For some reason, I thought this was Long Lake. Okay, oh, and they're a pirate, so I don't have to worry about them. Meraxes being ridden by a Roseby, but he's not serving. Krithax being ridden by a Roinar girl, but not serving. And Velos is in Volantis, looks like. Or in New Valyria. There's a New Valyria? To be honest, I haven't really been looking what's going on over here. Okay. Alright, so that's good. We don't have to deal with any dragons. Ooh, Bravos has shown up. Bravos has entered the chat. That's not good. Okay, so, I will also send this army north to deal with High Point. Maybe we'll merge these two together and deal with them. Alright, what do we got here? Nice. Alright, so that tiny army has been dealt with. And let's circle back, yeah, to North Road, I guess. Okay, hopefully we'll be able to catch these guys. And Winterfell is just about to fall. Oof, my wrist kind of hurts. Oh, we get... Okay, I was worried there. We're going to have a crash. Okay. So you guys, yeah, I will try to son of a bitch. Alright, this province is going to become pretty key, honestly, because I can kind of enter from any way and get over here. You know what? Maybe I should go ahead and raise some ships over here, too, in case I need to do that. In case I need to move them on this side. Oh, fuck. Okay, so I can't actually dock them on that side. But we can, you know, move them onto the sea, I guess. Okay, so I think we're going to be able to catch them at Long Watch. So that's good. In that case, how about you guys also move down here? And we can maybe try to link up. Oh, well, hold on. So they're about to beat them out. So I'll send them up here. And you guys can deal with the Bravosi. Once these guys are taken care of. Alright, and, yeah. You guys meet up here. Yeah, the Bravosi are actually moving in a lot of men. I actually haven't dealt with them directly, but... Oh, he's being held by the Lord Paramount. That's interesting. Ah, so he's known as the Mystic. I wonder if that played a role in why he decided to marry my daughter, or my half-sister. Maybe he thinks of me as being a mystical man from beyond the wall. Alright, so Winterfell has almost fallen. But I think we're going to have to keep pushing. The issue is I'm going to have to keep going back and forth between these two places. And I don't know where these guys are going to end up, honestly. Looks like they're going to fight at Castle Black. Or, yeah, just here at White Tree. Okay, so you go there then. Oh. Okay, yeah, we could probably grind them down before these guys show up. Hopefully you don't have, like, a big army. So he's at Last River. And no one... The last thing I'm thinking about is Ashabad. So I don't care. If your thing has been thrown into question. Oh, okay, he's not a very good commander, so... Good to know he's there. How many men do they have here? 10,000. Okay, so as long as we're hovering at 13, we should be fine. Okay. Okay. So we will defeat another tiny gardener army. I'm very curious to know what their theory of the case was. I think they thought, alright, so, oh, finally, so he's done with whatever the fuck he's been doing. He's leading men north. But I think that they thought, like, okay, so we'll send a couple of armies to the north, and then we'll send some small, expeditionary forces to try and mess with our kind of homeland up here. I guess that's actually not a terrible strategy, because they don't really know what's going on up here. If they could, quickly destroy a couple of cities here and there, they'd ruin our supplies and whatnot. Oh, snap, we got our hands on the Bravosi. I could ransom him for a lot of money, but I think I'd rather cut off his balls. Alright, nice. Did we also get his son? Oh, no. Okay. So look at that. We get a Lord freaking Paramount of Bravos, or whatever the hell his title would be, who has a very nice reminder of what happens when you fight Thenns. Ooh, okay, there we go, there we go. Now we got a big army on the way. So, I will send you guys to Blackwood Grove, just in case you need some backup. And we'll start sieging Carhold. Alright guys, well I think I want to end this episode here. Let me just get to Carhold. Let me get everything in place, and then I think we'll leave it here. We'll split this conquest of the north into two. Okay. So yeah, we'll also take care of these guys. But everything's going pretty smoothly. I mean, they're finally starting to move some larger armies up here. Yep, we got about 15,000 men here now. I need to take Winterfell, though. So I can't let that interfere. He's going to the Wolf's Wood. So he's kind of taking a little detour. Oh, nice. So we've taken the north. I'm going to be pretty lenient with them, to be honest. Alright, I will meet up with them at Blackwood Grove. And it looks like we're going to have an epic battle there. Alright, I don't know who that is, so I'm just not going to bother with whatever that is. I think, honestly, yeah, Viren would kind of not focus on these small little trifles. So we're going to have an epic battle. Yeah, mirror whoever you want. In the Wolf's Wood. Imagine coming up to this maniac in the middle of, like, the most existential war of our civilization's existence and saying, hey, can you help me get married? Alright, damn, we're at 92% too. Alright, play it cool, autosaves. Play it cool. Alright, yeah, so... Okay, they're not fully synced up. But it looks like we're gonna have one epic battle at the Wolf's Wood. Scarolf, yeah, I'll beat you in the action if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Oh, what the hell? So he's going to Kingsgrove for some reason. I wonder if we could play this to our advantage. Because if he gets locked in, then we could probably attack. How long does it take us to get there? Ooh, it takes kind of a long time. And what about there? Much less time. So he'd be there in about a month. So I could attack him here, and we'd have like a decent amount of time to beat him before these guys showed up. So I think that's what we're going to do. Alright guys, so I'm going to leave this here for now. 40 minutes is quite a long time. Hopefully I'll remember this the next time I play. Okay, oh, well, let's go ahead. We'll beat Bravos. Oh, wait, I have to stop till they're locked in. What would I do in this situation? Well, honestly, I'm on the field. Oh, I'm wounded. I didn't even catch that. Okay, so I should probably stop leading armies. Although I am insane. And I think this is a good time for us to focus on... Oh, I can't focus on theology. Never mind. How would I react to this? Honestly, I would